In the 17th century, artists like Caravaggio weren't just painting religious scenes. They were painting the very weight of the human soul. But how did we travel from that mystical darkness to the scientific explosion of light that defined the Impressionists 2 centuries later? This is the inner code of art. And today we explore why great art was never truly about the objects on the canvas, but about the invisible space between the world and our eyes. We begin in shadow, in a world where darkness was not absence but presence, where painters believed light was divine, and shadow its sacred counterpart. Before the Revolution, the world was an orderly place. Clear lines, solid figures. The Renaissance gave us perfection, but Caravaggio gave us truth. He sought his models in taverns. He painted saints with dirty feet and weary, wrinkled faces. Yet his greatest secret wasn't realism, it was the shadow. In his work, darkness is not an absence. It is the space where faith begins. By hiding the world from us, Caravaggio forces us to look closer, to find the divine within the mundane. But something changed. Slowly, almost invisibly, light began to leave the realm of mystery and entered the domain of science. Fast forward 200 years. The world has changed. Science now tells us that color isn't fixed, it is a dance of light upon matter. Enter Monet, Renoir, and Pissarro. They took the easel outdoors. They discovered that a white wall could turn pink at sunset, or that snow could appear deep blue in the shadows. They weren't looking for God in the darkness anymore. They were chasing the vibration of the sun in the air. To them, a cathedral wasn't just stone, it was time, captured in light. At first glance, Caravaggio and Monet seem worlds apart. One painted faith, the other painted physics. But if we listen to what their brushes are telling us, we find they were searching for the same thing. They wanted to remind us that reality is never static. As Claude Monet once said, "The subject is secondary. What I want to reproduce is what exists between the object and myself." I'd love to hear your perspective on today's episode. Please leave a comment and share this story with someone who appreciates the finer details of life. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to join us for our next deep dive. Thank you for joining me on this journey through shadow and light. Next time you look at a painting, or even a simple sunset, remember, the art is on the canvas, but the meaning the meaning lives in your eyes. Thank you for listening.